CEOs and business leaders, it's easy to get caught up in all of the hustle, but neglecting our health can have some really serious repercussions, not just in our personal well being, but also in our ability to lead, to make decisions, and to drive our companies forward. Today, we're exploring why taking care of your health is a strategic investment, not a luxury. Now, I know I could be the first one to tell you that I loved being in shape. I just hate getting in shape. And so a big part of this is, oh, I think I am glitching. Let me see if it's going to pick up. I'm going to just take a quick pause, see if the glitching will stop. Here we go. Let's try it again. I was just telling you that I love being in shape, but however, I don't like the process of getting up and going to the gym. Now, I did fall in love with it because why? I had to make a decision. When my back started taking its toll from sitting in long hours, being on the computer, I'm doing back to back to back coaching sessions, and then I would be sitting down to do client work and then my own business development. It definitely started to take away the essence of what I needed to be doing to take care of myself. Little did I know, I gained a whole lot of pounds, and I figured out that I needed to lose weight when my knees went on strike. Now, I think I've told you this before. It does what it has to do, and it tells me things. And so, do you actually listen to your body? Are you listening? Hold on. I hope you can still hear me. Yeah. Well, it's rolling. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm back. Let me try this again. I think I'm freezing, but I think I'm back. Okay. Well, let's just keep it moving. So, as I was saying, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle by neglecting myself. These freeze phases are not cute. Let's see what's going on right now. These are technical difficulties. Okay, let's see. All right. My producer, how am I doing over there? It looks like it is freezing a little bit. I can't see myself. I don't know if anyone could hear me. So if you can, just put a hey in the chat because I can't, it's not moving. So first, let's talk a little bit about the why we're exploring the importance of taking care of oneself. So the first thing that we want to think about is how and why it's essential. Let's start with decision making. When your physical and mental health are prioritized, your decision making clarity and judgment improve significantly. In fact, they encourage you to get up early. They say 5 o'clock should be where you want to be at, and you should be doing just even a bit of a warm maximize the day. Now, the second one that I thought was really interesting, and okay, we are having a moment. Let's have a moment. Okay, let's see if this is working. All right, well, it's a glitchy day, but as long as you can hear me, then this is all good. Now, the second thing that I really loved about getting to work out and getting back into shape was the sustained productivity. It has been noted that good health fuels energy, or fuels resilience and focus, and ensures long-term productivity without burnout. And it's very easy for us to burn out because we're not just business owners, we're also mothers, we are our caregivers, we are wives, we are career women, we have our businesses, we are sometimes the financiers managing the household budget. Then we're at church and we might be doing things down there. And then there's being a friend, right? We always have to have a moment where we can lean on and be leaned on by our friends. And so all of this takes a lot of energy. And so you want to be fueling yourself, giving yourself the right energies, the right resilience, and the right focus to ensure that you can make it through the dimensions that we manage. Now, the last thing I also had to do was lead by example. When you are with people who are doing the right things, then you tend to do the right things. Just like if you are with the wrong people, then it tends to be what? The wrong things, right? I mean, if I'm sitting with one of my girlfriends and she's okay with wolfing down, Big Macs and whatnot, I might just be on that train with her. I mean, willpower be damned. I'm gonna get me that burger and we about to have a party. Right, so it's very important that we find those people who are going to be within the wheelhouse of self-care, of wealth, or wealth building activities such as going to the gym, eating properly, doing a little juicing, that kind of stuff. Now, I'm glad to say that by doing all of what I did, it has paid off. I was injured, but I'm getting back into the groove and it's much easier. Although there are times where I still look at my membership and say, I could do this tomorrow. Right? Nobody's perfect, but we're always trying to get better. So let's dive into some insightful questions to help us unpack the importance of CEO care with our panel of experts in spa and wellness and physical fitness. Now, today I'm excited because this panel are a group of women, or amazing women who have done so much in terms of educating people about what they do. And so I want to just introduce the panel today. And the first person that I would like to introduce, let me just, oh, sorry, it's glitching today, heavy. We are having a lot of technical difficulties today, but we never stop. We are resilient, right? We just keep the show going. Now, the first person that I want to bring talk about is Elaine. Elaine Vassal is the founder of and the CEO of Sweat Synergy. She's a certified personal trainer, and she also founded Sweat Synergy Fitness Apparel. That's a bold, body positive activewear brand designed to empower people through movement and mindset. With a passion for strength, confidence, and community, Elaine combines her fitness expertise with her entrepreneurial spirit to help others look good and feel even better inside out. Our next panelist is none other than StacyAnn Miller, the CEO of the Sweet Spot. Now, Stacy, let's just get Stacy back on the screen here. You're not flying with me yet. We still got some time. Here we go. Stacy founded the Sweet Spot, a mobile spa company that comes to you. Oh my goodness, Stacy, they don't even want your thing on the screen. Let's try that again. There we are. Okay. That comes to you. With a deep understanding of skincare principles and a passion for wellness, Stacy specializes in crafting personalized treatments that address each client's unique needs. I am one of her clients, and I definitely can attest to the fact that my skin regimen has leveled up like 1,000% since she has been coming to my house because it's just more convenient for me, right? But her expertise doesn't just span in the range of facials, but she also uses a lot of advanced techniques from rejuvenating facials to therapeutic massages to effective body contouring. And you know what? I've had 3 for 3 and I'm winning on all counts. And that actually is what got me kickstarted into my weight loss journey. And Elaine continues to keep me on top of my game. So without further ado, please welcome to the show, Elaine and Stacy.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, yes. I don't know. My internet is going crazy
Hi.
today. Hello. Tell me if you can hear me. I've been glitching. I don't know if you have seen, but I feel like I've been glitching for this whole time. Yeah, it's free. Oh, but you can hear me. Okay, even though I'm freezing. Okay. So, yes. How are you today, ladies?
Great.
Wonderful. Yeah, you guys are glitching on my end too, so I don't see a facial until like 5 minutes later. So, please feel free
It's
to talk
still
because I can't
glitching.
hear you. It's glitching. I don't know what's going on with the internet. I'm not even fighting with it today. I just don't have the energy.
A little bit. It's very difficult to make out what you're saying.
It's glitching like that much, eh? Well, hopefully, I mean, producers say they can hear us, so we can keep on pushing forward. So, ladies, welcome to Business Weekly. I'm so glad to have you here on the panel. Now, I usually, when we do interviews, it's about you and your business and blah, 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 blah. But today, we are really going to be just picking your brain on your expertise about fitness, health, and wellness. It's going to be an amazing show. Everyone's tuning in. I just saw COC socials. Ms.Jai, yes, welcome. Thank you for coming. Tara Glanville of Tara Vegans Cuisine is in the place. Yes, people are watching. If you have questions, please make sure that you are hitting us up. Okay, if you're now signing in, welcome to Love the Afrobeat Music Talk Radio with your girl, Ms.Jai. She's here with her panel today, and we're talking about health is wealth, the importance of CEO care. So let's start with the topic with the first point I want to talk about, that why you think health and wellness are crucial for CEOs and business leaders. So I'm going to kick it off with Elaine, and then we'll go through.
Okay, well, CEOs are constantly under pressure, right? Their health and wellness, they'll just burn out. They'll
I'm
have poor
getting
mental. Can you hear me?
okay. I can, yeah, it's in and out for me, but I'm going to assume that when I don't hear you, you're talking. So let's go with that.
And they
I'm
just
getting
have poor in productivity.
yeah, no, this is bad. I can't hear nothing. You're talking, I can't hear. Okay, let's try. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you a little better now. Okay. Sorry, can you just repeat what you just said, just so I can get caught up?
I just said that the CEOs are constantly under pressure, and if they don't prioritize their health, it just leads to burnout.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. And I don't know if you're finished talking, so just let me know. I yield the mic so I know when I can jump in, because right now everything is moving like super molasses. Don't even lie. Ty, you think we can, to the producer, do you think we can restart, just a quick restart? We can just jump right back into where we are, but it's literally, everyone is so stiff and I can't hear anything right now. Yeah? Yeah, I can't, everything is stopped. Okay, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me or not. We'll be on a quick break and we'll kickstart again and jump right into the conversation.
I'm not able to hear anything.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. Is that better? Okay, I'm gonna log out. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully this is going to work. Well, I seem to be moving in real time now. Let me do a little dance. Let me do a little dance. See if I'm moving in real time. Let me do a little dance. Oh, I'm moving in real time. Hey, come on, Elaine. Move it to me in real time. Do a little dance. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, that's much better. You guys were just frozen solid. Okay, let's do a test mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Elaine, go ahead.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, we are in it to win it, people. See, this is what resilience looks like. We just keep it cute and we keep it moving. All right, hopefully we can get Stacy back in and then we can have a real conversation. So for those who are, thank you. Welcome back to Love the Afrobeat Music Talk Radio with your girl, Ms.Jai, your hostess with the mostest, your drip strategist, and the person who helps to strengthen your wings so you can fly. So if you do have a business, all my shows are really focused on business development, helping you to build your knowledge, skill, and capacity so that you can strengthen who you are to become better at what you do. There's so much happening in the world of Empire by Design. That's the company I founded over 5 years ago, and it has evolved throughout. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about this until we can get Stacy in to continue. And one of the things that I love doing and working with my clients is helping them to understand their potential. And to be limitless, one must have 3 or 4 key things, and that's drive, resilience, innovation, and progression. When you have those character traits, it literally takes your business from 0 to hero, from $1 to $1 million, because really it's based on consistency, it's based on commitment, and it's based on the community that you have around you. Now, as we go through the building steps, there are lots of things that people don't realize in business is essential for their growth. That could be anywhere from operations to sales, marketing, finances, and more importantly, skill development. So the topics that I'm bringing on each week are to help you to round out your portfolio, round out your personal and professional skill development. And I encourage you to join us as we are building our businesses locally and globally, regionally. We're planning to take over the world. I mean, hey, why not? Well, at least Canada to start. Well, Elaine, thank you for being here. Elaine is the CEO and founder of Sweat Synergy, and she's joining us today to talk from a fitness perspective. Recently, she has confirmed as a personal trainer, and her business is taking off. And I think one of the things that I've learned from Elaine over the amount of time we spent together is the importance of health and why it's so important for us to be working out. So we were just talking about why is it so important? Like, how does it connect to CEOs and business leaders? So maybe you can just reiterate that point for us.
Okay, well, I was saying the CEOs, they're constantly under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're not prioritizing their health, it just leads them to burnout.
Very much
Right?
so.
Yeah, poor mental health. Um, like you're not clear your
Mm-hmm.
decisions, right? Yeah.
Agree. And you think about it, you talk about that clarity when it comes to leadership performance. Have you ever, in your own experience, that? I mean, you're a fitness buff, so I mean, you live in the gym. But did you ever maybe a time where it wasn't like you maybe weren't working out or it was really stressful? And how did fitness fit into that model?
It does. Like years ago, I worked out, but not as intense as I am now, right? So it does take a toll for me personally if I do not um, get that workout in, because then
Mm-hmm.
you're stressed out more. You worry about a lot of things. And I find when you go to the gym, like it's just something about going to the gym, putting your music on, you just tune everything out. And once you finish your workout, you just feel so much happy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when I go to the gym. Yeah.
It's almost like a natural high. Welcome back,
Yes,
Stace.
it is. It
Yeah,
is.
it's almost a natural high. I find like I have now a playlist, and that playlist not only serves as my workout music, like the rhythm to keep me going and keep my count strong, but I also have put on things like motivational videos and whatnot that I can listen to that just helps me to get refocused and
Yes.
remind myself that, um, to feel good is to look good, right?
Yes.
Because a lot of times, you look in the mirror and you're like, God damn, like I need to get to the gym, like, or at least do a sit up, you know what I mean? but it definitely changes the trajectory of the day.
Yes.
Definitely. Welcome, Miss Stacy. Are you back and moving? We're all doing the move. Okay, flow with me. Flow with me. Let's see if you win it. Let's see if you win it. Come on, Stacy. Get into it. Let's see if your camera's working smooth. Nope, I think
Can you
she's
hear
still.
me?
We can hear
Can you hear me?
but
Can you hear me?
yes. Can you hear us now? Kind of, sorta. Oh, she said no. She can't hear us. Could you hear
Yes.
us? Oh, you can. So could you hear us? Could you see us doing this? Nope.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, but you can't see us moving.
It's coming in and out.
Okay, so you're the culprit. It's your internet. Okay. Okay, well, welcome back. We were just talking about why it's crucial. As you'll see, yeah, it's hers.
I'll take it.
It's good. Yeah, you got to take it, girl. You got to take it. But if you can weigh in as to why wellness is crucial for CEOs and business leaders. She's giving all type of pretty.
So are you asking? I can barely hear you.
Yeah, yours is really bad. Can you hear us? I don't know what else to tell you. For you. Can you hear us? No.
Okay, so I think I heard you say why I think health and wellness is crucial.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for CEOs and business leaders.
Okay. Well, I feel like because as a CEO, we're responsible for pouring into different cups by wearing many hats. You had said it earlier. We need to lead by example. I feel like the lead of the company starts at the top of the organization and trickles down to the employees, managers, supervisors, and so forth. So I really believe that if the CEO is leading by that example and taking that lead by promoting health and wellness, that's why I feel that it's so that it's so crucial, because everyone's watching who's at the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not practicing really good health and wellness habits, then you're definitely not doing well, I feel, as a leader, or I'm not doing well as a leader.
Yeah, I know, and I would agree with that, because if you think about it, even in your own, let's just take away the standards of health, but let's introduce like even your own business, right? Because your business is wellness and fitness, right? Do you find it hard to keep up with doing it, or is it just a way of life for you and this is a very natural transition?
I think at this point, because I've been doing it for a while now, I've created that lifestyle. It's no longer a habit. I've created the lifestyle. And I thank her all the time, but Elaine is a great leader in that sense, because I was not big on the gym originally. And because I saw her always going and her doing it, and she looked amazing doing it, I wanted that for myself. So I started with, started small with little baby steps until I created a whole lifestyle for myself where it's second nature to me.
Oh, already? I mean, you've been to the gym, what, 5 times? It's second nature? You go, girl. Yes, honey. It took me 3 months.
It's been more than 5 times. More than 5 times. We started back in March. It's been a whole month. It's been a whole month and a half now.
Yes, Stephanie, in your power, girl. I'm not stopping you. Like it took me a hot minute, girl. I went to the gym every day was a day one. I like missed 2 days. I'd be like, okay, reset, and then again reset, and then again reset. I mean, God gives us chances, and I took every single one of them. Every single one of them. What about you, Elaine? Now you are in, like, we know fitness is, what it is for you. But what was, I guess, to Stacy's point, and Stacy deals with with facials and stuff like that, do you find, like, if you were to take on her perspective, do you find you're just as gung-ho about the wellness side,
But yeah,
skincare?
I get a facial once a month.
Okay.
I um, I get massages, but I know I
Mhm.
have to go more than once a month. I've been neglecting my massages, but I do massages. I'm very intentional of what I consume. Even lotions. I'm very intentional of how I treat myself, right? Yeah.
You could see it. I mean, those workouts be real powerful. What you're out there doing. What are the common health pitfalls though that CEOs tend to overlook or dismiss? What do you witness in
Well,
terms
Ms.
of that?
J, for you, I'm joking. Could it be sleep?
What you telling me? I'm unbelievable. Okay, take it back.
I
See,
think sleep is
I
the
am
biggest.
open. I am open. Critique is never another thing. So go ahead.
I think sleep is one of the biggest pitfalls. Lack
Mm,
of sleep, and then they use coffee or any type of caffeine to compensate. Then
yeah.
they'll start eating fast food because they don't have time to make a healthy meal.
Geez, she's
Uh,
just reading out of my Bible right now. She came from right. Yeah, girl, she coming from your girl Ms.Jai today, honey. Yes, and you know what? She is talking truth on all levels. I ain't mad at it. She talking truth because that is me. But to my
well, not
defense,
you. I'm just saying in general, right? Because those
no.
habits
But
it leads to physical and mental.
I check a lot of those boxes. I can't even lie. Before my fitness journey started, you're totally right. But I think because I grew up waking up very early, my dad had us on a very deep schedule. By 6 a.m., we had to be at our table, breakfast table, and we had to be, doing our readings and have our morning discussion and then eat our breakfast and then get ready for school. So it's habitual for me to be up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning now. And I do cat nap better throughout the day. So I do take time where I'll just go and sit down and grab a quick nap or something to that effect. But yep, skip the dish still has me weak. Can't lie. I cannot lie. Skip the dish has me weak. But you're right. What are some of the things on Stacy on your end when we talked about the fitness side of it? What about the wellness side? How are people, showing signs there? Or what are those common pitfalls? Stacy's like 95 years.
I think that, and I'm sorry, Mr. J, I'm going to come for you on this one as well. I think
That's
we're very quick to
welcome to the show. Y'all just
so
be turning
you'll get that little pain in your back. You'll get that little pain in your back and you'll think, oh, it's no big deal. And then a week or so later, it becomes a big deal.
Yes, it does. But you know what? I'm not taking no fitness advice from you. You've been in the gym for 30 days. We don't want to get started about
It's not
the
fitness
situation.
advice, though, but it's not just fitness advice.
No, I
It's
want you to
not.
talk to
But
me.
again, in regards to massages, when you have something wrong with your back,
Yeah.
you rather than just going for a massage to get it, all the kinks out, we're very quick to dismiss that quick pain, right?
Yeah.
So it's
But I
not
can
just
say,
a gym thing, but you can also cover with a massage.
but I do get my massages, girl. I do not play with that. That is on lock. That's on standing. I have a
Oh,
masseuse that comes to my house, pulls out her table, and gets Ms.Jai right and tight, honey.
love
Okay.
it.
Now, if you wanted to come for me on the
Love it.
facials, we could have had that conversation. Thank you, Adeswa, for backing me up
Well,
here. But
you've
they
been
trying
really
to come
well.
for Ms.Jai, honey. They don't want me to turn on the
You've been doing
faucet, honey.
very well.
But
You've been
totally
doing
right.
very well with your facial, so I can't come for you.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, this is clean, clear, blessed with no stress, honey. This is what Ms.Jai be living like. But definitely,
Absolutely.
it takes time,
Absolutely.
And it is common. And it's because we're working these long hours as CEOs. And for those who have jobs and running businesses, it's even twice as hard. And then you put on the kids, then you got to cook, then you got to do the laundry, and then you got to go and take care of the books and the finances. And got the car needs to go fix. And so definitely hear that. I do agree that a lot of the common pitfalls that CEOs suffer from are neglecting regular exercise, ignoring mental health. We had this culture where we talk about grinding, and I'm 1000% an advocate of grinding, but I also understand it's grinding with purpose, and it's not just in my business. It has to be across the board, and that's why I look up to like an Elaine who, consistently puts up these videos of her squatting, and I'm over here just cheering you on while I'm sitting. So it definitely is something that we got to look at. We got to think about and stop underestimating the power of our health. So we established that we're busy. As CEOs, we established that we're busy. So how can we incorporate these wellness routines into the busy schedules without feeling overwhelmed?
Okay. You see how you schedule a meeting, you block your calendar and you schedule a meeting? Do the same thing, block an hour or 15 minutes, start small, your calendar, and set aside for physical activity for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing, right? Or just get up in the morning, 15 minutes, do some stretching, or just a 15-minute walk. I have a full-time job. At lunchtime, I eat for 15 minutes, and then I go downstairs and I walk the corridor for 45 minutes, right? So you can just schedule that in addition to working out after work, right? So you can do that. We just make up excuses why I'm too busy for this, too busy for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What they say is hard now and easy later,
Facts.
right?
Facts. That is facts. And you're 100% right on that. I think part of my weight loss journey was quicker because I was very active physically when I was younger. Like I was like a gym rat. I was always in the gym. I was playing basketball. I was dancing. I was teaching choreography. So I was doing shows. So it was always a regimen of practice, practice, practice. And then over the years, as my career shifted into more management and administration, yeah, my body definitely took a hit very quickly. But it's something where I think when we talk about the short, I think that's underestimated. I think people still have this thing that you have to be in the gym for 2 hours for it to work. And you're right. If it's sometimes just walking down the street and coming back up, Georgette and I sometimes we get on the phone with each other just to get our walk in, and we do walk and talks. We might be winded 5 minutes into this conversation, but we are walking. So, it's finding innovative ways to get it done.
Or get a desk, get a desk that you can stand up, those desks, and then you can stand and walk and work.
That's true too. The
Right?
ergonomic,
Because
right?
when you're
Also.
sitting down, yes, when you're
Okay.
sitting down, your blood is not circulating, right? So just
So if
little
I just
ideas
drop down
like
and
that.
start doing some squats during the show, that's me just role modeling
Yes.
what Elaine told me to do. Stacey, let's talk a little bit about the external. As business women, we go through a lot. Like I've never put on so much makeup. I'm so sorry. I'm battling. Something is trying to take me down, but I refuse to go away. We battle with not just skincare, but we wear a lot of makeup, to be on lives and shows, and we're going out. How do you recommend getting a routine in there with busy schedules to take care of oneself?
Absolutely. Just starting small. If, making sure that you're washing your face on a regular basis, both morning and evening. And it doesn't need to be this overextensive routine. It can be something very quick, very simple, a basic cleaner, a cleanser, an exfoliant 1 to to 2 times a week, and have your moisturizer, your night serums, or even and your sunscreen during the day. Just something very basic. Start off with something like that, and then you can build up to a more defined routine that fits your skin type.
Now, would you say, would you say that people who wear makeup like on a regular basis, is that something they should be more aware of in terms of exfoliating and cleansing? Or is it the same standard if you're not really a makeup wearer, but you kind of put on every so often? Is it the same regimen?
No, it's when you're wearing makeup, it's a little bit more because you're putting your face through a lot. So you're doing the contouring, you're doing on your lips, you're doing on your eyes, putting a whole lot on your face, as opposed to not wearing makeup at all. Either or, it's definitely important to wash your face both before you put the makeup on and wash your face before you go to bed, and the makeup off. Falling asleep with makeup or going to bed with makeup on actually ages your skin a whole lot faster. So it's one and the same, but it's just important to develop a simple, basic routine where you're washing your face in the morning and at night.
Yes, so if you don't wash your face, stop being nasty. Wash your face.
And for a long period of time, some people just wash and just go. You have to wash and just rub it, the wash into your skin for at least a couple minutes,
a minute, at least a
couple
minute.
seconds, right? For it to absorb in your skin, and then you rinse it off.
And when we think about the impacts of, and I want you to give them the end result, help people to see how are they better as CEOs, even just from an image perspective. How has that changed your business? How has it impacted your business?
Well, I know for me,
when I look good, I
let you go first because you're always delayed. Go ahead, Stacey.
So I was saying that when I look good, I feel good, and when I feel good, I perform better. Right? I'm able to, I'm doing things with a clear mind. It's nothing to worry about.
I remember you telling me that you were getting a lot of compliments about your face, and you didn't even have makeup or anything on, but you had that fresh face look where people were asking you what regimens you were using to get the face that you have. Do you feel that that's something that when you're living what you sell, then there's a difference? People recognize that?
Absolutely. I mean, think about it for a second. If someone was plus, not necessarily plus size, if somebody was bigger and they were telling you to lose weight, how much would you take from that? That's like if I have acne all over my face, but I'm telling you what to do, I'm not leading by that example, right? So I feel like if I'm living it, I'm showing what my skin looks like itself. People now see, okay, well, she's living proof. That's what her skin looks like. I'm going to listen to the professional. Same with you, Ms.Jai, in your business. You are the business guru. So I'm going to come to you and ask you all the business questions because you're just amazing at it.
These are facts. We cannot lie on said facts. Totally agree. No, but I do 100% agree. I believe, you are when you speak about something, you should have, the people should be able to see the belief because you're selling what they're going to look like. Right. So, you're right. If you come in your faces of,
Exactly.
you're not taking care of yourself, then why would I want to land on your table and take a facial, right? Or whatnot. What about you, Elaine? What do you, in terms of how has it impacted your business?
Well, it's impacted what because anytime I go to the gym, I always have men, women. They always come up to me. Some ask me if I'm an athlete, and it pushes me to work out even harder because I find
Mm-hmm.
that my body is my advertisement.
100%. You know that. And it is a very good advertisement. If you have not seen Elaine, make sure you go on her page, Sweat Synergy, on Instagram. And let me tell you, the inspiration is real. I too have muscles like that. They're just hidden under my layers of fat. And they're coming out soon to a theater near you. 2025. Okay, so as we wrap up, we have to get going because we have our next show coming up here. If you are just joining, welcome to Love the Afrobeat Music Talk Radio with your girl, Ms.Jai. I'm sitting here with Elaine, from CEO of Sweat Synergy, and StacyAnn Miller, CEO of The Sweet Spot. I decided to bring on a panel of experts who are exactly what they sell: fitness and wellness. And so today we are just talking about the importance of care for CEOs and how it impacts your business growth, how it impacts your business regression, and how you can build your drive, resilience, innovation, and progression by understanding the importance of self care. Now, if a CEO wanted to start their wellness journey, what are some simple steps that you could recommend from your perspective?
Okay, for me, their fitness journey, they can either just start small, go for a 15-minute walk. They could call Elaine from Sweat Synergy for a
That's it.
personal.
If I didn't teach y'all well, I know you guys are learning. Plug, 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 honey. Good stuff.
Right?
For sure.
Um, even start by just if you lack hydration, start by drinking water. Just everything, just do it consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just start small though. Don't, oh, I'm gonna, go to the gym 5 days a week when you know you really can't, right? Or you don't want to. So just
Right.
start small steps and consistently doing those small steps and then increase the small steps as you
Yes.
go along. It's just like
Love
working
that.
out. You do something small and then increase as you go along.
I love that. Love that. Love that. What about you, Stace?
For me, I would say identify an area that you're having, that you're like consistently overextending yourself, and then set a boundary for yourself. So, example, if you are the type to wear makeup all the time and you just don't have the time to wash your face, Stacy from the Sweet Spa will come to you, whether first thing in the morning or before bed, and I will do it for you. Just you really need to set that boundary and get that get that consistency where you're overextending yourself under
Yeah.
control. We sometimes
Yeah.
as CEOs we're guilty of it ourselves, but I really believe in just identifying like one area where you're doing too much and work on that. And as Elaine said, I think she said it best: start small and then work your way up for sure.
1000%. And I think the three C's really apply here. The first thing I would say is be committed. You have to be committed to your health and your wellness. Um, Understanding that you are the engine of your business, and without your business running smoothly, you can't build an empire, right? First off. The second C is the consistency. My mantra is small steps lead to big change. And just like Elaine and Stacy are saying, when we become consistent, first it starts with thought process. It starts with awareness. When you're consistently aware that you're not taking care of yourself as much as you're taking care of your business or any other dimensions of your lives, then you lose the momentum, right? In terms of getting to that point of it becoming the second, like as Stacey would say, it's a whole lifestyle, right? It's a whole lifestyle. And so in order to do that, you have to be consistent. And the last C I want to plug is the community. You have to be around those who are doing what you want to do and where you want to be. I mean, I have Elaine fitness goals, honey. I have body goals by Sweat Synergy. happening. I have sweet spa goals to be luscious and clear and going into I'm still 25 and into my 30s, still looking fabulous. These are goals. And one of the things that I can say about the community is because I work with these women, I coach these women. You're right, empressing Stacy and Elaine, you're both walking billboards for your businesses. She loves it, and she's totally right. And because
Thank you.
right, I'm building that community within Empire by Design so that we can be the best versions of ourselves and rub off and be the role model. Like I don't have to. I know if Elaine misses a day, there's going to be 2 workouts the next day. I guarantee you that, right? Like it's something that she breeds, and I love that about my community. That all the CEOs in my community, their strengths and their weaknesses give us the ability to support each other and learn from each other, right? Like I like to say, teach, share, learn, right? We go from that process. I want to thank you, ladies, our incredible panel, for sharing your expertise. Excuse me, on the vital connection between health and leadership, and remembering that taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's a strategic necessity that fuels success and longevity as a leader. And we all want to prioritize our health and watch how it positively influences every aspect of your business life. I'm going to wrap up the show, but I will see you backstage shortly. I want to thank you for coming out. And if there's anything you want to say to the people, follow Elaine on Sweat Synergy on IG. Her website, sweatsynergy.com. I was going to pull it up and show some stuff today, but we're not having any kind of Wi-Fi life right today, so we're going to leave that alone. And also follow Stacy at The Sweet Spa on Instagram, and check out her website at thesweetspa.ca. Now, before we leave, there is 2 things that are happening that I want everybody to hear about before we leave. There's a collab. Oh, wait, we just lost. Okay, where'd all my people go? Oh, there they are. I love my producer, John Paul. He knows what time it is. But before they leave, I do want you to share your 2 initiatives that are happening. I know, Elaine, you have 2, a collabo with Stacy. So share that with us before we sign off.
Go ahead, Stace.
Yeah, no, you
so Elaine and I decided to do a collaboration. Elaine and I decided to do a collaboration where we are putting the benefits of fitness and the benefits of contouring together, and we've called it the Sweet Synergy Package. So please feel free to reach out to us. You can email me directly at info@thesweetspa.ca. You can also email Elaine at sweatsynergy@gmail.com, and we'd be happy to do a consultation with you.
Wonderful. And Elaine, I know on top of your collabo, you're also doing something. I know it's full, but I think people need to know.
Okay, well, I'm running a boot camp at the end of the month, but it is full. The registration is closed, but I might run another one in a few months.
Yeah,
about a
that'll
month.
be in 6 weeks. So join her, because I'm already giving all the tea. And also too, just as a note, Sweet Spot does virtual Glow Gang. You join her Glow Gang, right? And she does online virtual workshops on self-care. So she just had one that passed. Another one is coming up for May. It's spring. We're doing a Mother's Day thing. So get your mom on and have your thing ready so that you guys can be taken care. Thank you so much for coming out, ladies. I look forward to seeing you in a few minutes.
Thank
To
you.
my loving audience, put them up like mug shots on them. As you can see, they came from Ms.Jai, and you know what? I love it. I love it when people hold me accountable. I love it when people are helping me to get through my journey to get to the best version of myself. And that's why community is so important. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Love the Afrobeat Music Talk Radio. We just had a phenomenal session. We had a lot of Wi-Fi difficulties, but guess what? The message is still clear. Being strategic on taking care of yourself, investing in yourself, let me tell you, it goes a long way. And if you can't do it, please contact these amazing CEOs and their companies. You can reach out to Stacy at thesweetspot.com, or you can check her on IG at The Sweet Spot, or Elaine at sweatsynergy.com, or on her IG at Sweat Synergy. I want you to remember this. If today's topic hits home, make sure you're following and subscribing to Love Bay right here on YouTube. We are here every week. I'm always trying to bring new and innovative topics that we can discuss. And I bring topics that are also just kind of reminding you over and over again, because sometimes we hear a show and then we walk away and we forget about all the gems that are dropped. And so I try to continuously bring on some faces that you can recognize, because they're here for you. They are here to build your journey and to help you to become the best version of you. If you missed any of our past shows, please feel free to go to the YouTube channel on Lovebait, or you can go to my website, empirebydesign.ca. I want you to join us next week on Business Weekly for more inspiring stories and practical insights. Until then, stay committed, stay consistent, and stay in a community that strengthens your why. You've been listening to Business Weekly right here on Love Day Afrobeat Music Talk Radio. Make sure you're following them on Instagram and you're subscribing to the channel. This is a global platform, and we're reaching over 120 companies. We have some amazing things happening at our radio station. We have Voices of the Millennial coming up on July 12th, 2025. Your girl's going to be the keynote speaker. I'm super excited to be there, and inspiring youth, one of my favorite demographics to work with and support. So if you are looking to help support youth to get into post-secondary education, we are taking on donations, and you will be invited to come out and see the impact that you're having on communities. Always remember, to keep flying, one must build their knowledge, skill, and capacity. You must know to grow. And on that note, have an amazing evening, and we'll catch you next week right here on Love Bay Afrobeat Music Talk Radio. Have a good one and keep flying.